Chapter 85 Violet Inferno. A long explanation of all the adventures and things me and Grace did later. And that's pretty much sums it all up, I said, finishing off my long story with me and Grace. Grace rubbed her chin. That all seems reasonable, but I still can't believe it. I furrowed my brow. What? Why can't you? She suddenly rubbed her forehead. Look, you're taking me from my home, told me a crazy story, and plus, you're saying you're from another world or something. Excuse me for being skeptical, but it sounds like a big lie to me. I sighed. I didn't want to have to do this. Troy, could you perform that one spell? The one that sent someone into my mind. Troy nodded. Sure, do you want me to come in also? I shook her head. I'll be fine if you stayed out here. Just me and Grace, please. She sighed. Fine. With that, her horn began to glow brightly. Grace took a step back. What are you doing? Brightline goes me and Grace. Inside my mind. That wine will always be creepy to me for some reason. We were now in my mind, with Berg and Dawn sitting behind the memory bank, both looking at us with smiles on their faces. Grace looked around with shock. Where are we? I chuckled. My mind. Grace now burned smiled slightly. But it's so empty in here. That joke again? I began to trot over the computer. Come here, I'm going to show you something. Grace nodded and followed behind me. Once I was next to Berg and Dawn, Berg smirked. Dude, we could so do a foursome with Grace. I glared at him and sighed. No. Just no, dude. No what? Grace actually sat beside me. I looked at her and chuckled. Oh, it's nothing. I then looked at Dawn. Dawn, could you play all the memories related to Grace, please? He nodded. I'm on it. He then typed in a few commands and the screen flashed a bright purple. Suddenly, my mind was assaulted with fully detailed memories of me and Grace's time together. Even the memories from when we went to this dimension. And read 3 me for school society for this. It's the first crossed off chapter. Grace looked shocked. You mean, I'm really a copy of another point from another dimension? I nodded. Yep, you're not like him fully. Just in a few ways. She sighed. Since we're here, could you show me what you mean by you being from another world? I furrowed my brow. Should I show her? Dawn nodded. I don't see any harm in it. Grace smirked. Sure, we can show her the porn selection. Grace smiled. Porn? You have porn in here? I loved the response. Yes, but it's not what you would like. She glared at me. Why not? I smiled awkwardly. Because all it features females. She shrugged. So? Greg's eyes widened and a large smile formed his face. You're a lesbian? Grace shook happily. Huh. Yeah. I held my hope to my mouth, trying not to laugh. Okay then, let's get to showing your my work, shall we? Grace nodded and propped her hooves up on the desk. Let's do this thing. Dawn's smile began sorting through the memory bank, clicking on all the happiest moments of my life. Even there are a fair few from Earth. As we have viewed every happy memory I have from Earth, Dawn sat back and stretched eyes for licks. Well, that's all of them. Grace raised an eyebrow. Oh? I still want to see this porn you spoke of. Berg smirked. Hell yeah! Move over, Dawn, he said as he dumped Dawn off the chair. Hey! Dawn yelled as he on the ground while rubbing his head. Berg began scrolling those categories. Human porn or pony porn? Grace smirked. Human. Then pony. Berg sounded on the table. Fuck yes! I like this girl! He then clicked on the category. My mind was filled with images. Images from my adventures on the internet. Oh god. Out of that, Grace was smiling. That was very arousing. Now, do the pony porn. Berg smiled happily. You got it. He scrolled through and began clicking on and dragging a few and putting them together. I'm going to show you everything Lance saw on the internet. And everything he's done and seen here. My eyes widened. Wait, you're showing her all the times me and Charlie? Yes, he hit enter. Well, my mind was filled with everything I'd seen on the internet involved ponies. But only the dirty-sided ponies. The worst was all the video-like memories of me and Twilight. I'm going to kill Break. Once I was finished, Grace fell back laughing. Whoa, I didn't know you were such a stud in the Badlands. I held up a hoof. Yeah, love it up, will ya? She slowly stood, whipping a tear out of her eye. Sorry, but wow, that was just too good. And that pony porn, all I can say is sexy. I started laughing. She is definitely a version of Grace. Don held to a hoof. Okay, we've all had our fun. But I think it's time you got Grace out of here, Lance, before someone does something they'll regret, he said, looking at Brake. Brake smirked. What? Then Don sighed. You know what I mean. Brake began to say something, but I cut him off. I agree with Don. I think it's time we got out of here. Grace awed. But I want to see more of your private life. I shook my head. Nope, we done what we came here to do. Now it's time to leave. I then looked at Don and nodded. He nodded back and turned to the computer. Seconds later, I felt myself leaving my mind. Back to the real world. I slowly stood, my head throbbing. I hate doing that, but it's always fun. Grace was starting to stand also. Whoa, that was awesome. Finnish looked strangely. What was the luck in there? Grace smirked. Very empty. Finnish laughed. That's what I thought. I rubbed my eyes. Shut up, you two. Dave was laughing like to himself. I gotta check you out your mind sometime, Lance. I shook my head. Hell no, I'm not letting you in my mind. Dave chuckled. Okay, then I'm not letting you in my mind. I shrugged. I wasn't planning on it anyway. Venetia cleared her throat. So, does Grace believe us? Grace nodded. Yes, I believe you guys now. Joy stood on her hind legs and clapped her front hooves together. Yay! We're all friends now. I shrugged her actions. Yep, all friends. We are friends, right, Grace? She smiled and nodded. We're friends. Is it wrong that I want to fuck Hill? Greg said with conviction. Yes, it's very wrong. But she's a mayor, so it's not wrong, is it? It's not wrong, is it? I questioned. It's not wrong, but you're not my type, says Female Kill. Ha ha ha. Greg just got shut down, Don said while laughing. Don, I'm going to kill you, Greg said angrily. Grace and I just thought of this, constantly having the room to look at us. What are you laughing at? David asked. I smiled, shook my head. Nothing, dude. And she began to say something, but the screams of points outside her cut her off. What the? I began to say, but more screams cut me off. Venetia was the first to act. She got to the door and looked out. Oh shit! The rest of us ran to the door. What? On the door, I couldn't see anything. But once I stepped aside, Peter, or what should have been Peter, what I saw instead was something much darker. It was Peter, of that I was sure. His coat was slightly darker, and so was his mane and tail. He had a look in his eyes, the look of pure rage. What? Peter? David said in shock. Peter looked towards us and growled angrily. Crap, I said as Peter lunged and said towards us. 10 minutes earlier, Peter climbed down the street, a desperate look in his face. He had to get back to the boutique before Annabelle. He galloped for 3 minutes before he came to the door of the boutique, and to his horror, the door was slightly open. Crowder slammed burst through the door. Rarity! As he looked around, he didn't see her. Not at first. Then he saw her. She was on a blanket on her couch. Rarity? He said as he walked over to her. Don't look at me! I'm hideous! She had a dramatic voice. Peter gulped and pulled the blanket off. Underneath, Rarity was pure green, and her mane was a dark green. This is not good. She screamed out when she pulled it off of her. Leave me alone! I'm hideous! Peter picked up and held her. What happened? She sniffed. It must have she played prick on me. Why? Peter had her closer, but then his eyes said something that made his stomach turn. It was his guitar, snapped in half. His eye twitched. My guitar. My beloved guitar. Ah! He screamed out in rage and agony as he jumped away from Rarity. His muscles worked slightly and he felt his mind slip away from him. He collapsed to the ground and screamed in the air as his body began to change. Rarity backed away in horror, not knowing what to do. Suddenly, Peter jumped up and summoned himself to the ground, causing him to crack the wooden floor. This is over! He flew towards the door and slammed into it, taking out the hinges. He flew into the air and screamed in anger. He was no longer Peter. He was something born of pent-up anger and pain. Present time. As Peter flew towards us, I saw he wasn't going for me, but Venetian. He pulled back his hoof ready to strike her. Venetian was doing a shock of the sun changing the fence. He near her and threw his face hoof forward, aimed for her face. He looked at me confused as she saw his hoof make contact with my face. I had jumped in the way of his blow, taking it full force. I felt a taste from the hit, but quickly recovered. I grabbed his hoof and forced him to the ground. Don't hit Mares! I then twisted his hoof, causing him to fall to the ground. Peter, what's gotten into you? He smiled, pulled me down to him, and once I was close, he slammed his head in my snout, causing me to yelp and jump back. He took this opportunity to slam into me and send me sprawling across the ground. As I started to stand up, I looked directly at him. He spoke and put a hoof of me. Peter does not exist anymore. My name is Violent Inferno. Suddenly, a hoof connected with his head, sending him flying for a few feet. Grace stood on all fours and laughed. You're not that strong. Violent Inferno stood and whipped a hoof across his mouth. So, the little bitch wants to play with the big boys? She ground her clear teeth. What did you call me? Violent Inferno smiled. I called you a bitch. What? You don't like that name, bitch? Grace dumped a hoof, causing black flags to curl upward. That's it. Lance, whatever happens, stay in control of your emotions. Got it. Grace propelled herself toward her and raised a burning hoof. Violent Inferno chuckled and flew towards her. They connect with a loud bang, but when the smoke cleared, Inferno stood on his hind legs, coating Grace's now regular hoof. Really? Is that all you got, bitch? I looked at Grace and saw a small amount of blood trickling down from her nose. Lance, control your emotions. Focus right now. Inferno touched Grace in the air slowly and caught her, pulling her up to her shoulders. What should I do to you? Fast death or slow, painful death? Neither! I yelled as I tackled the ground, causing Grace to fall to the ground. We rode for a few feet, and when we stopped, I was on top, my fire-filled eyes staring daggers into him. Do not, and I fucking repeat, do not hit a fucking mare! I slammed my hoof into his chest, causing him to gasp. But instead of pulling in air, he twisted, knocking me off, and bumped me with extreme strength right in the chin. This caused me to fly upward, dazed. Once I hit the ground, I felt a sharp kick to his stomach. This sent me flying into a building, leaving a large crack in it. I looked up to see Inferno trying towards me. You know, fuck this shit. I don't care if he's Peter. I've had enough of this. No, Lance. For once, I agree with Dawn. Don't do it. I stood and screamed in rage, letting anger take over my actions. Once this little transformation was over, I slammed my hooves on the ground and looked at Inferno. Raging, bragging Dawn! He stopped walking and smiled. He then began to clap. I like this form. This will be fun. I glared. I'll show you fun. We stood there, only a street separating us. And you know what? It actually began to rain right at that moment. A sudden downpour. Inferno looked up and laughed. This is getting interesting. I looked back at me and raised an eyebrow. You're smoking, my friend. I looked at myself so that when the rain touched my skin, it sent up a small amount of smoke. I smiled and looked up. Enough distractions. Shall we fight to death? Inferno nodded. I thought you would never ask. Meanwhile, Flashline's cottage. Flashlight walked out the small shed behind her house and smiled. She was having a good time today. Mamatorch had been a great help. He had helped her fix the roof after that large windstorm they had a few nights ago. She shouted as she remembered the howling winds, but darted towards her house with a large smile. That is, until she heard what sounded like a large boom from above and the sound of lightning. She yelped in surprise and ducked to the ground, covering her face. When she looked up towards the sky, she saw what looked like a huge, scary dark cloud shaped like a tunnel. There was a long trail of black smoke leading from it, and that trail smoke led straight into the evergreen forest, only a little walk from her house. She debated if she should go check it out, but didn't know if she should. Mamator was still out flying around. There was no telling when he would be back, but she felt like she should check it out. Be brave, Flashlight, she said to herself as she walked towards the impact zone of whatever that was came from above. Once she neared the impact zone, she saw a small crater. She instantly wanted to turn and run, but forced herself to go on. When she reached the crater's edge, she peered down into it. It was a pony, an earth pony by its looks. He had a black and silver mane and tail. He was wearing a pair of silver-tinted goggles and an assortment of clothes, including a black iron suit, a black cap-like piece of clothing, light gray vest, orange-like bands on his hind legs, and bright blue leg bands on his front. But those didn't look normal. They looked metallic. The point of the crater slowly stood. What? Am I still in the Aperture Laboratories? He rubbed his hands and looked up. When he saw Flashlight, a weak smile formed on his face. I did it. I really did it. With that, he fell back, unconscious. Flashlight's protected side took off and she jumped into the crater. Oh, you poor dear. She looked around, unsure of what to do. She didn't look back at him. She could see that he was badly hurt. But how could he have got those kinds of injuries from a fall? It looks like he's been burned severely on his right side. There was small amounts of blood pouring out of small cuts that covered his face and neck. What happened to him? She quickly put him on her back and trotted back to her house. She intended to nurse him back to heal and find out what had happened. Hopefully she could get past her shyness for a few hours. She made her way to the cottage, and once there she went inside. She walked upstairs and put him on her bed. She would just sleep on the couch till he was better. She didn't mind. After she had him in the bed comfortably, she walked downstairs to get some soup started. Soup was always the best medicine, sometimes. Meanwhile, upstairs, the mysterious pony began to wake. A pain-filled groan escaped his lips as he forced himself to sit up. Once he propped up against the backboard of the bed, he looked around and smiled happily. I did it. I actually got away from that place. I actually made it to Equestria. His eyes began to laugh with joy, ignoring the growing pain in his eyes and throat.